What is going on, guys? Chris here from 608 Gaming. We've got our final video here for you for the Season 2 finale of our Minecraft creations. And basically what this is a castle. And from the outside, this castle doesn't look that big, but actually, in reality, it's a whole bunch of intricate tunnels basically throughout both of these mountains here and then underground as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to move around here and basically just kind of so you guys can see the entire castle. This big watchtower here is in the way. The cooler section is actually over here because basically then you can see, you know, this. We've got this large wall here that goes all the way around, and then it's got the peasant area down here, along with, you know, different watchtowers, and then this giant bridge over here. So it actually got pretty intricate. It turned out pretty awesome. I'm really happy with it. So let's just start it here at the front. Right here we've got a drawbridge, and basically the only way that you can get across this water here is by the drawbridge. In this water, there's a waterfall there, which will then move right down in here to the waterfall, and basically this goes out of there into the water. So let's just go in through the door here. In this section here, there's nothing really special with this section. This section doesn't go anywhere. Basically, there's a second row up here that I'll actually show you later, but we'll move right in here. We'll go through the door. This is the first part of our castle here. It turned out pretty sweet. Like I said, that will actually bring us right out to the front section over here. As you can see, it's pretty plain in these walls, you know, because basically they don't need to be super extravagant. And here's actually the dining area where the king will sit up there, and then all of his henchmen and whatnot will sit and eat all of their dinners and things like that. Basically over here we've got just the side watch area. Basically it's just like this little ledge that just sticks out from the castle. And basically that just overwatches everything. It overwatches the dock that we've got kind of hidden in the back. If I can get up here, sorry about that. Alright, so then in here, as you can see, we've got a bunch of different bridges. As you can see, it gets very intricate down here. I want to do this top section first, and then we'll move right into that lower section. That lower section, I'm so happy. You know, I'm so happy with the way it turned out. It turned out awesome. So this door out here will take us out to the castle, the main castle wall. And then up here, this is the first bridge. And I think it actually looks really cool how you can look over and you can basically just see so many different bridges coming down. It looks awesome. This will go to the first watchtower we've got up here. You know, pretty simple watchtower. There's nothing, you know, nothing extravagant with this one. There's nothing inside that makes it look any cooler than a typical castle watchtower. And then this door will take us to the bridge. This door up here will take us to the outer walkway that we've got out here that's built onto the side of the castle. And basically this will bring us right in, if I can get myself up this section here. And this will bring us to the large watchtower we've got on top. This one turned out pretty huge, but it's really nice. It looks good for defense because with the top of this you can see, you know, pretty much everything around other than just what's on the side of that mountain there. But the way that I did this, I wanted all the watchtowers and stuff to be able to see everything for defense-wise. I tried to make it, you know, I mean, this is Minecraft, but I tried to make it as realistic as possible on the basis that, you know, you're going to want to have every possible section you can for defense, basically from any attackers and things like that. So, all right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to move down here, because how does a king make, you know, have enough money to be able to create things like this? Well, he mines and he mines and he mines, and that's what we have down here. This is a large mine that we've got that basically they're digging down. You can see all the gold and jewels and things that we've got down here. Basically, they're working their way down. We've got the lava streams down here, which turned out awesome. Basically, what this is here, this is supposed to be like a string of lights, basically a string of torches that hang down all over along this bottom section here, basically for extra light. And then these are mine tracks. Basically, these are supposed to be filled with, you know, like gold and things like that, and they're basically working their way up from the bottom to the top, you know, to go through and be mined out and things like that for trading. So then we've got our large bridge here, and like I said, as you guys can see, everything is just super intricate. There's so many different sections here that I don't even know where to start. So basically I'm going to go here first. Here's the armory. The armory turned out pretty awesome. You know, it's got basically every type of armor other than leather, because leather is just worthless. But it's got every type of armor that the king and his army would use in any sort of situation. Let's keep moving here. And then all this section over here will keep bringing us back up to the top. Let me see. This section actually turned out pretty sweet. I don't remember basically I'm just going to move up like this because it's faster. But this is basically just a skinny, secret stairwell that we've got all the way up to the top. And this is actually pretty cool. This right here is actually just supposed to be a secret. I mean, with that, it doesn't really look too secretive, but it's just a little bit of piston work I had done because I'm not amazing with pistons, but I can, use them a little bit. And basically this right up here is actually for the top, for the top of this wall that we've got here. So basically, if you're in some sort of emergency situation, you can run, flip the switch, and then you can run down, super fast and basically get to the other, because this allows you to get to the other section of the castle relatively fast and basically be able to get down to the mine, as quick as possible. And then what do we got on this section here? All right, this section is a direct line from the other side of the castle here. Basically, this is in the peasant area. Basically, this is a section the peasants can't actually, go into if they please. But basically, this section here, yeah. It's a doorway that allows you to run right down, and this will take you all the way to the other side, over here to the docks. Basically, what I figured this would be is basically a direct line for importing and outporting, because the peasants, they have, their... Basically, that's where like they plant all the crops and things like that. So this would be a good way to outport and import different items for the kingdom itself. What do we have up here? This section. Oh, this is where we started. Okay, good. So we've gone through all the bridges here, basically. I'm trying to give you guys the best tour I can without making this, an hour long, because this thing's long enough. It would take an hour to go through, and look at each individual thing. So I'm just trying to do a speed run here so you guys can actually see it in a decent amount of time. So then this here, as we said, we got the stairs here that go from up there and then from here. And this basically goes to the main bridge that we've got in the mine. And basically this just looks down to see all the mine carts moving and doing their thing. This is a main stairwell. And then this section will actually go to another section up on that main wall. And then this section will actually take us up into the other section of the castle. So let's just move on up here. Like I said, guys, I'm just going to speed up through here and actually fly through. Basically, you can just see the stairs all the way up. And then this will take the ladder up to this section, which will bring us right here to, this side of the castle in the peasant area. And basically, this allows for easy access from down below up to here for this main wall. Because anytime that, if I could ever imagine there being attacks, I feel like this would be the spot that would be attacked the most because it's not attached to the mountains very well. This is just a wide open area, so if you were down here attacking, it would be pretty easy to try to, make this blow up and then actually infiltrate the castle. Let's just move on over here. Let's see what we've got down here. Alright, this is just another direct line. Basically, this section here, this goes to the other watchtower over here, as you guys can see. And then this door that we've got down here will actually take us right to that front section of the castle again. And while we're over here, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like from the top. It's not amazing, but I mean, it looks cool, and I like whenever I see people's creations to be able to actually see everything. Look at that little cow there. Oh, little cow stuck up on the block. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him, but I left it there because it's awesome, just because that's where the cow happened to spawn, basically. Because the way that this is with all the jagged, everything going against physics, all the jagged pieces of landmarks here. Basically, I just thought it was funny that that's where that cow had actually spawned. Let me see. Let me get back to the other side. Sorry, guys. This may just take me a moment here. Basically, yeah, as you guys can see, there's so many different tunnels, from all these different sections of the castle. It just got super intricate. And as this is what I wanted it to be, but as I kept doing it, it just kept getting more and more intricate. And then I wanted to do, how I did in that other section over there, I wanted to do, some sort of secret piston work here. But it ended up being that it just wasn't going to work with, because like these walls here are right to the outside, so I didn't have enough room to basically do anything as cool as I wanted to. But overall, I still think the creation turned out awesome. Like this section here just blows my mind. Basically, this section, there was no caves or anything down here. I basically, used dynamite and blew all this up, and then I chiseled out all this, to create the cool looking outline there. And basically, I did this whole section. Made the lava pool or the lava falls and things like that, and then I went through and filled up this whole bottom section with all of the gold and things like that, and made it look just really awesome. I'm really happy with how it turned out. So we'll move on here to the next section. And I'm sorry if you guys think it is a little bit dark. I didn't want to go overkill with my lighting, you know, because I mean this is supposed to be kind of a dark, creepier looking castle a little bit, because it's all just built within the mountains itself. So then we'll move on here, and this right here will go to the bridge, like I said, that we've got over there. And then I'm curious to see if you guys can kind of figure out where I came up with the idea to do this. Basically, once we get to the next section, anybody who, you know, is into Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit is going to understand where I came up with the idea for this castle. This section here is the king's throne room, and basically here we've got all of his all of his treasures and jewels. As you guys can see from the bottom, he really likes treasure and things like that. This is where the king sits. And this right here, I've got the dragon egg, and actually I'm using this as my own version of the Arkenstone from The Hobbit. Anybody who likes The Hobbit, you know, it turns out that this is basically what it's the king's jewel. Basically, he finds it, and it's like it ends up being, he believes it's his right to rule, you know. So then down here we've just got the king's bed. I just wanted to have a spot where the king slept. The king likes to sleep next to all of his gold and stuff. But yeah, that was what made me come up with the idea for that, to use the dragon egg as the king's jewel from The Hobbit. This isn't anything close to what Erebor is supposed to look like, but it's basically my own version of what, you know, I kind of came up with the idea, and then I just thought that would be an extra section that would just turn out, you know, make it just a little bit cooler. So now it's dark out here. Let me see. Now we will move down here into the peasant area. Basically, the peasant area, you know, you've just got a bunch of villagers that are all sitting inside. Oh my God, got a party in here. So all these houses are super small. I basically kind of just tried to look at what the houses in the villages that just automatically spawn, basically, to see what they look like, you know. And actually, for this texture pack, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm actually using the castle texture pack off of, you know, that we get with the 360 version that you could buy. Basically, to make it look a little bit cooler than just a typical one. I don't know. It turned out cool because all the villagers don't look like little weird looking Squidwards. They actually, you know, have clothing and things like that. But yeah, all these houses, like I said, they all look the same. Over here we got a couple kitty cats. Hey, kitty cat. Hey, kitty. Yeah, we got some cats over there. And then this is just another house over here. Another house up here. That's Jimbo. Hey, Jimbo. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that's what Jimbo says. Then over here we've got, you know, just a couple. I don't know. Oh, that other sheep is like glitched all weird. I might have too many animals in this little section, but they're peasants. They can't afford to have big fences and things like that. Got another guy. What's this guy's deal? He looks like a priest or something. All hail the mighty king. Yeah, that's what the priest says. Okay. And then over here, just another castle. Oh my God, what the hell's the matter with you guys? Do I got too many villagers in here? And this guy is killing my wolves, I guess. I had wolves. I had 3 wolves in here, and now there's 1, 2. I don't know. Whatever that old dude. He's the old fool in the kingdom here. Basically, this guy in here is just chilling at the bar, chilling in his chair, like that. But yeah, this is just a little tavern here for all the townsfolk. Nothing in here is super huge and extravagant because, as you guys should know, basically they're peasants. They don't really have a whole lot. They just work for the king. So let's just see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else really that needs to be shown here, other than I do want to go back down and show you guys the mine one more time, just because I loved how that turned out. Let me see. I basically want to go through a full section here so you guys can just, you know, sit and look at the mine. And just the way that all those mine carts are moving, it's just there's so many moving parts at once. I'm not sure what happened at this one. Well, obviously this minecart got a little bit backed up here. Not sure why, but we're just going to skip past that and just look at how it's supposed to look in general. But yeah, basically all these minecarts here, it's just there's so many moving parts at once. This is what I wanted it to be, and I just think it turned out awesome. Then as you can see here, this is like a section where they're still mining it down. They haven't fully gotten it, you know, chiseled out. And then this is actually bedrock, but in the sense of the mine, basically we're just going to say they're just going to keep going until they can, you know, get to the bottom. But yeah, so I think it turned out pretty sweet. I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think of this creation. I know I've been kind of trying to hype this up a little bit, but I've been working on this creation for, God, I don't even know how long, a long time. I basically started a while ago, and then I went on, you know, we went on a little bit of a break that we had here. Basically that break was just because I started playing other video games and hadn't really had time to do any sort of videos. But yeah, so I know it's kind of dark right now, but I'll just kind of do an aerial view here of the castle just to see if you guys, just to give you guys one last look at it. I am going to be putting this map up for download, because I want you guys to be able to actually go through and experience it yourself other than just what I think. I don't know if did I show you guys this section? Yeah, I did. Okay. But yeah, basically, I'm going to be putting this up for download. I want everybody to be able to see it. And yeah, this is the castle. I hope you guys really like it. Like I said, I've been really hyping this up because this, by far, in my opinion, especially with the underground mine there, I've worked the hardest I've ever worked on any creation on this specific creation here. And I just think this one really turned out awesome. So just let me know what you guys think, and I hope you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.